Object permanence is imagining things, even after you can no longer see them. Mind blindness is failing to imagine things other people can see at their vantage point. Communism is over-imagining that everyone can see the same things. Totalitarianism is people who can imagine things other people can't see but will imagine, taking advantage of people who imagine everyone can see everything.
The dog can see your drugs.
Communists imagine the government can see what McDonald's managers can see, what inputs cost and what customers want. Federalists imagine elected officials can see what voters want, and voters can see what government employees are doing. People imagine more perfect information than there actually is, that each node can know and process more information than they actually can, and more interconnection than is possible. Cops are supposed to tell judges what they witnessed, and then judges decide if there is probable cause. But Federalists think voters can see what cops see, and vote to make sure they are not violating their neighbors' rights. The Neves Doctrine says you have to plead a cop could not have imagined a crime at his vantage point, based only on things you witnessed at your vantage point. Plea bargains don't violate your right to a trial, assuming you can choose not to take one. But someone in jail does not know what the law or evidence is. Only his lawyer does. Judges and prosecutors know jailhouse confession witnesses face a reward and no penalty for lying the prosecution narrative. But they let jurors imagine state witnesses face a penalty for lying and therefore must have witnessed real evidence. The second vantage point mirage is the idea that multiple people all have the same vantage point, as was more true in a simple tribal society. This basic error underlies most political ideology and conflict. People gain power by controlling what others see and then pretending the decision is made by a person who is imagined to see everything. Civilizations evolve distributed decision-making, such as private business and jury trials, to process as much information as possible. Then, the human impulse to imagine things can be perceived and controlled from a single vantage point, usurps the power of private decision-makers by controlling the flow of information between nodes to fix decisions. This takes advantage of things people can't see to harm others, rather than mobilizing private local information to serve others.